is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and this is episode 19 of Brighton's Let's Play. Today we have two final games of our Champions League phase, as we are going to be facing AS Roma and Borussia Dortmund. I can't stress this enough, guys. These are two must-win games because when you look at the league table right now, right, we are sitting at the 18th position with 9 points. All right, so we are actually 3 points separated from the top 8 and from the outside of the top 24 as well. So if we lose both of these matches, right, and even maybe just one match, if we lose maybe just one match, right, we might get knocked out of the Champions League campaign this season. If you look at this, the likes of Feyenoord is only 3 points behind us. Even if we win against AS Roma and we lost to Borussia Dortmund, right, we can actually get knocked out of the Champions League. So this is, I really can't stress this enough. Again, these are very important matches for us today. All right, if you look at this, Arsenal is also, only 3 points in front of us. If we win against AS Roma and Borussia Dortmund and the teams around us, they actually lose point, right, we will have a chance to get qualified all the way straight to the round of 16 of the Champions League. We won't have to play the playoff. But before we get into the match, this is the month of January and I have done some transfer business. Let's talk about that first, shall we? Let's talk about the transfer out first. I have sold Andre to Saudi Arabian club Al Ali when they came in with an offer of 45 million. To be honest, I really didn't want to sell him, I wanted to keep him because this is the final season of our series, There was seriously no point of selling him. And yeah, he kicked up the fuss. He wanted to leave, he wanted a better wages for himself and all. And to be honest, in the Premier League, he was not really playing well for us with an average rating of 6.83. And even last season, he had an average rating of 6.82. All right, so 45 million is actually a very, very big amount. And with the replacement that I've actually signed him with, right, you guys will understand why I actually sold him. Okay, but you know what? This is so disgusting. Look at the wage that they are actually paying him. With us, right, he was actually earning about 3 million per year. And he is currently, getting paid, I think, more than 12 times the wages that he was earning with us. It is so disgusting, I'm telling you. I wonder how the long-term save is going to look like in Football Manager when I play my main save Rags to Riches once the series ends. That series normally goes up to 10, maybe 15 seasons or anything like that. If Saudi Arabia keeps on signing all the good players and paying a lot of wages for them, right, even when these players want to leave Saudi Arabia and join your club, they will be demanding for a lot of wages. Seriously, this is seriously gonna ruin the experience of playing Football Manager. And you know what, guys, we have also signed a new goalkeeper as we sold Lucas Perry to Al Hilal. Okay, so they actually came out with an offer of 58 million pound, and yeah, 58 million pound was just too much for me to say no to. Lucas Perry also wanted to leave and I just sold him on. And even the same thing here, he is also getting paid times 10 of the wages that he was earning with us. We were paying him about 4.7 million if I'm not mistaken, and over there he's actually earning 49 million. Oh my god, I really don't know what to say. You know what? Let's just get into the good news. Let's have a look at the players that I have signed to replace Lucas Perry and Andre. I have signed Dennis Seaman from Stuttgart for 58 million pounds. To be honest, I wouldn't say that he's an upgrade to Lucas Perry. To be honest, he is a little bit of a downgrade to Lucas Perry. When we compare him to Lucas Perry, you guys can actually see that, obviously Lucas Perry is way, way, way better goalkeeper than him. But, he's still a good Premier League player. We are paying him very low wages, 4.5 million. And he is better than both of our goalkeepers that we currently have in the club in the form of Bart Verbruggen and Niklas Hedel. All right, so yeah, he's a young player. He's only 20 years old. He's a wonder kid. And yeah, I really believe that he'll be able to, do a good job behind the sticks for us in this final season of the series. Our star signing for this series, Aurelien Tchouameni, he was actually transfer listed by Real Madrid and we picked him up for 55 million. Like I mentioned just now, we sold Andre for 45 million. He was underperforming for us. He was not playing well. And we managed to sign Tchouameni for a measly 55 million. To be honest, I'm really happy with this transfer. I know we are paying him a lot of wages. 12.2 million per year is actually really, really big. But he is a super good midfielder. And we are going to be playing him as a defensive midfielder, as a deep lying playmaker behind Kefren Thuram. Okay, so as you guys know, Turam, I've actually started playing him as a Mazala, and he's doing really well in that role. So I really needed a defensive midfielder after Andre left. I don't think Billy Gilmore or Matt O'Reilly will be able to do a good job there. Since we are trying to win the Champions League this season. When I saw he was transfer listed, he was unhappy. He wanted, first team football, right? Yeah, it was seriously a no-brainer, to actually pay him. He is currently our highest, wage earner in our club right now. So yeah, it was seriously a no-brainer. I did not think it twice. I just signed him. He loved big matches. He is super consistent and he's a superstar. That's all I can say about him. Okay, guys, so our form has actually been really, really great since our last episode. If you guys remember in the last episode, we were talking about, me losing 6 games in 8 that we have played. But since that victory, of 5-1 against West Ham United, we have actually been playing well and we have only lost 1 game, and that game was against Manchester City where we lost 5-2 to them. All right, we have been playing really well. We are also in the Carabao Cup final. We have won against Arsenal in the semi-final, and I think we might be facing Newcastle in the final of the Carabao Cup this season. So, as you guys know, last season we won the Carabao Cup as well. So hopefully this season we are going to be able to retain the Carabao Cup as well. We are also in the FA Cup, and today we are going to be facing Preston in the FA Cup fourth round as well. But I'm going to be playing this game off camera because today the focus solely is going to be in the Champions League as we try to qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League, guys. All right, so and Preston is a championship club, so I think our second 11 should be able to do a good job against them. All right, so in the Premier League, right, if you see the form, that we have, right, we have been playing really, really well, and we are currently sitting in the top 4 of the table. All right, but I think there's no chance for us to catch Manchester City in this season, guys, because if you look at the point tally, right, we are only having 42 points that we have right now, and Manchester City, they're actually having 58 points. They have only lost 1 game in this whole season, and we are 16 points behind them. I don't think we, in any scenario, we are going to be able to catch on them. Yeah, I don't think that is ever going to happen. So yeah, I think the best case scenario this season, we are going to be able to finish in the second place. That is the reason why I'm not really focusing on the Premier League this season. As long as we are in the Champions League, I'm going to be focusing on that because that is the competition that I think we might have a chance of winning. Last season, we got all the way to the semi-final. This season, I want to go to the final and win the whole thing. Alright, guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against AS Roma here today. It's going to be Danny Simon in goal. Our 4 defenders are going to be Sergio Gomez, Pavlovic, Luis Dunk, and Juan Foyt. Juan Foyt is going to be starting as our right back today because Frimpong is actually injured for another 2 more weeks. And Tariq Lamptey just came back from an injury, but he has a poor match fitness. Alright, so he's not going to be able to start and even sit on the bench for today's game. So Juan Foyt will be our right wing back today. Alright, so Shomeni will be our deep line playmaker behind Kefren Turam as our Mazala. Ansu Fati, Smith Rowe, and Rooney Baji will be behind Evan Ferguson as our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Like I mentioned earlier in the intro just now, this is a must-win game, guys. If we lose against AS Roma or Borussia Dortmund, it is going to be higher chances that we are going to get knocked out of the Champions League. So no matter what we do, I don't think even a draw will be helpful in this scenario, here. I really don't know what to expect. We are going to be playing away from home here. And this season, right, whenever we have played an Italian team, we have actually played against, Inter Milan and Napoli in the league phase. I'm not sure what is going on with the draw. Why are we being drawn against 3 Italian teams in the 8 games that we have actually played against league phase? I'm not sure what is going on. But yeah, it is what it is, and we have to win against AS Roma. They are also struggling this season in the Champions League, If I'm not mistaken, they are also sitting in the playoff position. We are almost tally with the points that we have accumulated in this league phase. And hopefully we are going to have the upper hand here. And Ansu Fati almost gave us a lead in the 7th minute of this match. But we are going to have a corner, and let's see if we can take advantage of this corner and score our first goal here, Pellegrini. Okay, Rui Patricio, got into the loose ball and he collected it. Look at this, AS Roma is also on the 21st position. So obviously they'll be looking to beat us as well, to get an advantage on the playoff spot this season. All right, so we are going to have a corner kick here. Smith Rowe is going to be taking the corner, trying to look for someone in the near post. Headed clear by the defender, but still have the possession now. Pavlovic playing it to Luis Dang, to Sergio Gomez right now on the left-hand side, playing it back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic now back to Gomez. Gomez to Pavlovic again. And now Smith Rowe taking a shot from outside the penalty box. It actually grazed the net, but it was just not good enough. By the way, guys, if you guys realize any abrupt, cut to the video or anything like that, I'm actually having, flu and cough, for the past few days, right? And yeah, the reason there will be an abrupt cut, to the video or anything like that is going to be me trying to cover up my sneeze or my cough. So I would really like to apologize in advance, guys. All right, so it's going to be a corner kick here for AS Roma. Oh my God. It is the dying minute of the first half, and Martinez have taken a lead for AS Roma. Guys, this is not looking good for us. We really need to buck up, in the second half. My goodness. Oh, Dennis Simon actually got a hand into the ball, but yeah, he was just not strong enough to push it outside, but it actually went in. All right, so when we look at the match stat over here, we are creating a lot of chances, but we have not finished them well, guys. Seriously. You know what am I going to do? I'm going to tell the team, obviously, they have been terrible, and we are going to start working the ball into the box. We're having a lot of chances. We are creating a lot of chances, but our finishing have been wayward. So hopefully with this, right, with us playing with this, you know what? Stop playing on the overlap. Stop focusing, play on through the middle. Just play out of the defense and see if we can create something worthwhile. All right, it's going to be a throw in here for us. Joan Foyt on the right hand side to Ferguson, now to Rooney Baji taking a cross, and Ansu Fati was there. And he have equalized for us in the first minute of the second half of this game. My goodness. Look at that play that we had, Look at that. Ferguson to Rooney. Rooney took a corner. He saw Ansu Fati in the far post, and Ansu Fati was unmarked by the defender. The defender was caught sleeping there. He took advantage of the situation, and he makes it AS Roma 1, Brighton 1. And after equalizing for us, Ansu Fati is gone. He has been injured. Oh my God. And it's going to be a potential foot injury. Seriously. This season, right, we have actually had a lot of injury to our players, And I'm going to be bringing in Marcos Leonardo there for Ansu Fati. He has been playing quite well for us. He is one of our top goal scorers this season. And he can also play on the left-hand side as an inside forward. Let's see if he can make the difference for us here today. I'm going to demand more in the 62 minutes. Okay, it's going to be throw in here. The last throw in that we had actually resulted into a goal. Can we do that again here? Now, Ferguson in the penalty box. He took a pass to Thuram. Thuram's shot was actually blocked. Now, Tammy Abraham. Oh my God, that was a good tackle by Joan Foyt. And Tammy Abraham is actually down with an injury, I think. Okay, it's going to be a corner kick here. Smith Rowe taking the corner through the far post, and Evan Ferguson. That was a good. Oh my God, that was a good header. Thuram got into the rebound, and he also could not score for us. But we are going to have another chance here. Can we make it count in the 73 minute? Okay, it's cleared by Roma's defender, Pazella. We got back the possession, and yeah, that was a foul by Rudy Baji. Alright, guys, so we are in the 73 minute. Let's make a few changes here. Luis Dang is not playing well. He's on a 6.4. I'm going to bring in Inacio for him. Okay, Thuram is on a 6.4 as well. Let's take him off for Billy Gilmore, okay? Billy Gilmore. Smith Rowe is also on a 6.6. I'm bringing in Enkiso for him. We have already done 4 subs. Okay, we're going to keep 1 because I'm afraid, Ansu Fati got injured just now. I'm afraid any of our players are going to get injured. We're going to stop playing out of, working the ball into the box. What am I talking here? Okay, we are going to go fairly wide with our attacking width, slightly more direct. Okay, and we are going to get our goalkeeper to distribute to flank. Stop taking short kicks. Confirm the changes and see. Let's see, guys. We really need a win here. Pellegrini taking a free kick. Inacio headed it clear, but only until Pazea. Pazea now to Krunic for AS Roma. Back to Pazea on the left-hand side. To Krunic now. Krunic, oh my God. That centre-back actually got way up there. And Dennis Simon collected a loose ball there to keep it 1-1 for us. Can we launch a counter-attack from here? What is he doing? I think he's going to be playing it short. Yeah, he played it short to Pavlovic now. Please, guys, make it count here. We are not getting a lot of highlight. And now Marcos Leonardo on the left-hand side to Enkiso. Enkiso found a pass to Rooney Baji. Oh my God, that was a good tackle by Pazella. But we still have a chance here. And Ferguson has been fouled in the penalty box. And it is going to be a penalty here, I think. Alright, guys. So this is the chance for us to finally take the lead in this game. 75 minutes. There's another 15 minutes to go, and Billy Gilmore is going to be taking the penalty, and he slotted in to make it 2-1 for us. His second goal of this game, of this season, sorry. And to be honest, like I mentioned, early on, in the last episode, right? Billy Gilmore has actually not had a good start of this season. We are in the month of January, and he has not been playing well for us. So that is the reason why I've actually started playing him as a deep lying playmaker, and he has been doing quite good in that role. But today here, because of Thuram not playing well, I really needed someone that can actually score goal for us, and he came on and he converted a penalty for us. And now Enkiso has a chance. He got into the penalty box. His shot actually hits the post, and it went to Pazea. Okay, we are going to have a corner here. Billy Gilmore taking that corner in the near post. Inacio got into the header, but he just could not keep the header on target. To be honest, right, I was really expecting, Shomeni to really play well for us today, from the deep lying playmaker position. But yeah, he has been a little bit underwhelming there. We are paying him 12.2 million, hopefully with him on the, oh my God, Cristante equalized in the 92nd minute of this game. There's another 4 more minutes of added time. Is it going to be enough for us to find an equal? Oh my God, the goal has been disallowed. We were so lucky. Oh my God, he was actually offside, is it? Oh yeah, he was really offside there. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, guys, there's another 4 more minutes. We really need to focus up, and they have a free kick, guys. What are we doing here? Paulo Dybala taking that free kick to Andika. Andika on the right hand side, lot of space. He found a pass to, oh my God, Dybala, Nacho, and Simon keeping us in this game. He made a very crucial save there, but can we defend this corner as well? Oh my God, the keeper! They brought their keeper forward, and Rui Patricio equalized it for us in the final minutes of the game. Oh my God, look at that. Rui Patricio. Oh, that was a great call for their manager to actually brought him, Oi. This was an awful performance by us. If you look at the match stat, right, AS Roma only had 4 shots on target and they managed to score 2 goals. And meanwhile, us, we were wasteful. We had an XG of 4.18. We had 10 shots on target and we only had 2 goals to show for. Guys, if we keep on playing like this, right, I don't think we are getting into the knockout stages of the Champions League. Alright guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Borussia Dortmund. It's going to be Dennis Simon in goal. Our 4 defenders are going to be Sergio Gomez, Pavlovic, Joan Ford, and Tariq Lamptey. Shomani and Thuram will be our 2 defensive midfielder. Jeremy Pino, Smith Rowe, and Rudy Baji will be behind. Evan Ferguson as our striker up front. Ansu Fati will be out with an injury for another 3 more weeks. He got an injury, as you guys remember, against AS Roma. And hopefully we are going to be able to win this match without him. Alright guys, so when we look at the league table here right now, right, we are in the 16th position with 11 points if we got a draw. Okay, so when we look at this, Aston Villa, with 7 points, right, if we get a draw against Borussia Dortmund here, it is going to be enough for us to qualify for the playoff round of the Champions League knockout stages. So we just need 1 point from this match. If we can get a win, that is going to be great because we can actually, climb up to the 13th place, in the 9th position or anything like that. But it is still not going to make any difference. Even if we get a draw or a win, we are getting in the playoff. There's no chance for us to finishing in the top 24, and Smith Rowe has gave us a lead in the 28th minute of this match. Oh my God. Yeah. This is what we want. If we can score 1 or 2 more goals, right, I think that is going to be good enough. That is going to confirm our playoff spot for this season. And yeah, that is the only thing I need right now. I don't want us to get knocked out. Ola, okay, we won back the possession. Tariq Lamptey, that was a good interception by him to Dennis Simon. Pavlovic now with the possession, passing it to Jeremy Pino on the left-hand side to Shomani. Shomani playing as a deep lying playmaker. If you realize, right, I've actually changed a little bit of our tactic. I've started playing with 2 defensive midfielders. Last time we used to play a defensive midfielder on the left-hand side and a central midfielder. Okay, but I realized that we keep on getting caught out, with a counter attack from the players because we love to play with a very attacking intent, attacking mentality, right, when we play. And with that, right, our central midfielder always, they will start looking around the penalty box. So when we lose the possession, right, it is usually a little bit hard for us to track back and provide support for the defensive line. So even though I'm playing, Thuram as a segundo volante, right? Yeah, his main intent will be to be as our defensive midfielder. So he's going to be aware, whenever we lose the possession, he will be tracking back, to support our defensive line. So hopefully that will actually help us to be more defensively solid against the teams that we play. The first half scoreline is going to be 2-0 for us. All right, if you look at this, although we are not creating a lot of chances, right, but our finishing today has been really, really good. We only had 4 shots on target and we have scored 2 goals against Borussia Dortmund. All right, so yeah, this is the best first half I could actually ask. Schlotterbeck to Sabitzer playing it all the way back to Kobel. Okay, what is he going to do? Is he going to be playing it long? No, he's going to be playing short to Ryerson. Ryerson. Oh my god, that was a good tackle by Jeremy Pino there. Now Pavlovic with the possession to Thuram. Thuram found across to Rooney Baji. Can he score a third goal? Oh my god, that was a save by the goalkeeper. I really thought that shot actually hits the post. If you look at this right now, we are sitting in the 12th position. That is really, really great with 13 points. And I don't think even in Aston Villa, obviously, with them winning the match, they are not going to be able to catch up on us. So this is going to confirm our playoff spot. And I'm not sure whether the draw is going to be in today's episode or not. When is the draw going to be done? So we will see that, after this game. All right, now Smith Rowe with the possession in the 72 minute. He just got into the penalty box, dribble past the defender, and that was an amazing finish by him. Oh my god. We are playing with utmost confidence here today, guys. If you looked at the difference of our performance against AS Roma just now and against Borussia Dortmund, right, you can actually see the difference. We are playing really, really well here. I think it could be because of the home advantage, in the Champions League. As you guys know, in Football Manager, right, when you're playing the Champions League or any European competition, home advantage is really, really important. So it could be because of that. All right, so we are in the 85 minute. We are playing really well. I need to make a few changes. All right, guys, a lot of our players are actually tired. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take off Jeremy Pino for João Felix. Okay, Rooney Baji is also tired. I'm going to be bringing in, João Pedro for him. Let's see. Tariq Lamptey is tired, but I don't have. Frimpong is still out with an injury, so he will have to play on. Sergio Gomez, let's take him off for Patrick Dorgo. Dorgu, sorry, not Durgo. Okay, let's confirm the sub. 3 subs done, and let's play on. You know what? And Thuram and Shomeni, right? They actually on a booking, so I'm gonna ask them to ease off tackle here. Okay, all right. So okay, I'm not sure what happened there. It was a corner kick by us, and it just went off for a goal kick. And look at that, the time is trickling away, and we have confirmed the win against Borussia Dortmund. Okay, guys, so I've just checked, right? We are not gonna get our knockout playoff round draw today. So yeah, because there's a game against Manchester City, and I'm not gonna be playing that. So you guys will get to know in our next episode who we are going to be facing in the Champions League knockout playoff round. Okay, so for tomorrow's episode, right, I will be coming in back for our Carabao Cup final that we are going to be facing against Newcastle United. But there might be round of 16. Sorry, not round of 16. A knockout playoff round clash against any of the Champions League team as well. So I will have to adjust and see what are the games that I'm going to be pairing with the Carabao Cup final. But it is for certain, tomorrow it's going to be Carabao Cup final against Newcastle United. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.